Coach, you were 5-79 last year. Why the playoff talk?
Well, we made a couple of key trades, and we got the funk.
Oh, well, glory be, the funk's on me, Bobble.
Keep that funk alive. Keep that funk alive.
Well, it's 1975, and we just be keeping the funk alive.
Aloha and hello, everybody out there. What's going on? It's Miho from the Too Close to Call cast here with the 0 to 100 series, where Pags and I get into our favorite athletes to wear each uniform number. And we are already at number 32, Pags, the freezing point, baby.
Nice little intro there, bringing me in, you little asshole. Number 32. Not a lot of Philadelphia athletes have posted this number.
Yeah, when 32 popped up and absolutely nobody outside of one Philadelphia Philly popped to my head, I was like, oh boy, we may be in for a long episode here.
We had actually met this guy, and we got to snuff up that picture of it we took with him.
That's right, and we are talking about Mr. Steve Carlton of your Philadelphia Phillies.
Yeah, he was a stud. How many Cy Youngs you got? 4?
Yeah, I think it was 4, Pags. He was a 10-time All-Star, won a couple of World Series. He has a pretty decorated career, which is why the Phillies have retired this number.
I looked up Philadelphia athletes, and I was like, oh, yeah, Steve Carlton, 32. And then I looked up Philly numbers, and I'm like, well, this makes sense. They retired his number.
Hey, he spent 15 years with the Phillies, won 241 games for them out of his 329 total, 309 ERA, and over 3,600 innings. So very much worthy of getting that number retired for the Phils.
I had no idea he won a World Series with the Cardinals.
Yeah, one with the Phils in 80, I believe it was, and another one with the Cardinals.
Probably the greatest pitcher of all time in Philadelphia Phillies history.
Him and McGraw are probably the top two that pop into your head, but for sure, Carlton would be the top one that everybody would respond with.
Maybe we'll bring Hamels back and he can make a little run at it.
It's the longevity piece, man. The 15 years is tough to compete with. But, Pags, are there any Eagles that were 32? Honestly, the last one I came up with was Michael Lewis, I think it was, the safety rocking 32.
Yeah, Michael Lewis was a stud. He was the back end of the secondary. Didn't get the credit that Sheldon Brown, Lito Shepherd, and Brian Dawkins got, but he was a hard-hitting safety that was a key pod to that run.
Yeah, good, but not great, right? Just on the cusp.
Right. I would like to give send a little thank you to old 32 of the Philadelphia Eagles, a second-round draft pick out of Utah, Eric Rowe, and it's not for what he did as a Philadelphia Eagle, but what he did against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh, okay. Do tell.
Well, somehow this guy convinced Bill Belichick that he could handle the Eagles in the Super Bowl over known Pro Bowler Malcolm Butler.
Oh, that's right. He was covering Alshon Jeffrey in the end zone on that one catch, wasn't he?
First drive, touchdown, Eagles. That set the tone for a highly scored Super Bowl.
Unbelievable, man. So I guess he just had a hell of a week of practice that week, and that's why Belichick was like, we got to get this guy on the field. He's killing it, and he knows these guys. He practiced against them all the time.
I got a couple other ones for you. I'm just going to name them, and then we can kind of pick which ones we want to talk about. But 32 has been a top-end player number throughout all 4 sports.
Yeah, quite a few options here.
Yeah, so you obviously got Magic Johnson.
That was the first one that popped into my head when it was 32. It was like, of course, Magic. He's back in his element, stepping down from the Lakers. He can congratulate people again and talk to Ben Simmons, Pags, and not have to worry about taking some bullshit because Simmons wants to talk to him about being the best.
Exactly. Hey, I hope he helps out Ben a little bit here and there, because Ben could sure use some pointers on the old jump shot.
Yeah, hey, put your elbow in. Okay, cool.
Yeah, exactly. We caught his tail end of his career when we were growing up. He obviously had a bigger stint during the 80s. That was his claim to fame. Wasn't he the guy that his rookie year in the NBA Finals, he made the move from point guard to center for the Lakers and ended up winning them a series at center?
Is that what it was, man? I don't even know.
Yeah, I just remember watching his that Lakers Celtics 30 for 30 4-part series, and Magic and Bird. That whole rivalry there was a big component of that entire 30 for 30.
Crazy, man. But other people in the association to Rocket, Karl Malone popped into my head. Obviously, all those 90s teams going against the Bulls, watching Stockton and Malone, the mailman.
Yeah. I was never a Karl Malone fan. I think it's because I was rooting for Jordan in the 97 and 98 finals. I remember him just being a hell of a scorer. What is he, second of all time on the scoring list?
I think that's it, man. Or third coming up. LeBron's coming up on him soon and should pass him in the next couple of years. But the fact that he's up there, dude, and he never won a ring, and how many years, 20-some years with one team. He was like the Dirk Nowitzki before Nowitzki. It was fun to watch, man. He was just surgical. He was like Tim Duncan off the glass. Like, it was amazing, man.
I got 4 running backs. Dominating running backs in
popular
the
number.
NFL. All-Jim Brown, arguably the best of all time, people will say.
Yeah.
Marcus Allen, the guy who is famous for being a all-pro running back and getting replaced by a baseball player, Bo Jackson.
Tough break, man.
Franco Harris, obviously the Immaculate Reception, Penn State guy.
There you go.
4-time Super Bowl champion with the Steelers. And then a guy who is less famous for his NFL career and more famous for extracurricular activities, O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Heisman winner, O.J. Simpson.
Oh, yeah. I don't think that's what he's known for.
Hey, what is a sports podcast? So he's a Heisman winner. The only one I could think of to add to that with baseball would be Sandy Koufax, another pitcher from way back when who was obviously dominant and won a ton of awards and is a known name in the community as, you know, somebody who's extremely well respected. So, Pags, one thing I will say here is as I'm searching on USA Today, the poll is who is the best ever to wear 32? Marcus Allen, Jim Brown, Steve Carlton, Magic Johnson, Sandy Koufax, O.J. Simpson, or Bill Walton, who we didn't mention. We didn't mention ESPN analyst Bill Walton. The
Mr.
character
Universe.
that he is. Oh, my God. Watching those games late night on ESPN Hoops, it's like, this is fun in its own right, even if these games suck.
Dude, that guy is Sony Baloney 24/7.
I know. It's insane. So, but who are you voting for here, Pags? Who should I click on and vote for? And then we can let everybody know, I guess, who the general public sees as the top guy.
I'd probably give it to Magic. Just overall polarizing character. Give it to Magic.
And the results are back. Magic Johnson is number one with 42% of the vote, followed closely, Pags, with who you talked about being the best running back ever, Jim Brown, at a 35%. So only 7% behind, but those are the top two that are clearly out in front, with your next one getting 12%, Sandy Koufax.
You got to give it to Magic. Magic is just one of the greatest of all time in the NBA, and he's probably even more famous for his battle with HIV and everything. I mean, the guy is a stud.
He's a mogul, part owner of the Dodgers. We'll see him at the ballpark coming up this summer, but that's our 0 to 100 podcast, Pags. Our best athletes to ever wear, number 32. This is the Too Close to Call podcast. We appreciate you guys listening as always. Share us with your friends. Let us know who your favorite is. If we miss somebody locally in Philly or across the nation who is your favorite 32 for whatever reason, let us know in the comments and we'll hit you back with our opinions.
That's it. Later, guys.
Peace.
Coach, you were 5-79 last year. Why the playoff talk?
Well, we made a couple of key trades, and we got the funk.
Oh, well,
Glory be, the funk's on me, Bobble.
Keep that funk alive. Keep that funk alive.
Well, it's 1975, and